Hey everyone, this is Chris, sometimes known as LOTR Deck Tech. Today I'm going to bring you a deck that is a little bit different from my usual affair. It's not as tuned, definitely going a little bit more for a thematic plan than a power plan. You probably can't tell from the cards in my hand, but the goal essentially is to get the full fellowship on the table in front of me as heroes with Sword Thane. We got Bill the Pony, we got Rosie Cotton to back up the hobbits, and they're going to be singing a bunch of songs. I don't actually know if the song cards are particularly worth it, but in order to play Rosie Cotton and Bill the Pony without any leadership heroes, I need something. And since I had to include songs anyways, I figured we might as well go for it. We are going to be playing against Trouble in Tharbad today. I picked this quest because previously I wanted to build an Elladan and Elrohir deck. And then I realized that I was really underwhelmed by my Elladan and Elrohir deck because they weren't doing much other than questing for 2 every round. I actually playtested against this quest, and we made it all the way to the end without having to fight or kill a single orc. It's not really great if your goal is to show off the twins and their combat prowess. Alright, so here we go. I'm on Hobbits. I like this opening hand. I've got draw, I've got 2 good allies for the first couple turns, and I've got some song synergy to keep pushing things forward. I'm hoping for Sam. Like, that's the draw that I think would be most beneficial. Then I can slap on Sword Thane and we can generate some more resources, but let's see where we go. Also, I'm going to do my best not to forget about removing time counters at the end of the round, but I know in practice that I am a little forgetful about some of these effects, so if I do, just pretend that everything worked out correctly. It'll make everyone sleep easier at night. Alright, so let's go. Turn 1. That's Sam. There we go. Life is good. I am happy with this. I am going to immediately raise my threat by 2 to draw 2 cards. Which... Ooh, Friend of Friends. That'll be fun eventually. Alright, so first turn, let's play Sam. And I am going to save resources for now so I can play both of these in the next round. And we'll go from there. We're going to quest pretty hard right away. 2, 4, 6, 8. Oops, that was... Don't hit Control R instead of Control E. That is a bad plan. Alright, so this is an amazing encounter card to get right away because it doesn't add any threat to the staging area, it just adds threat to me. I have 2 allies, so up to 23. 8 versus 2 in the staging area, that's 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to put these here even though they don't actually go on, so that's 2 progress, drops my threat back down by the 2 that I would have lost. We're going to tuck this over here instead of adding it to the victory display because its forced effect is a little important. I don't have a lot of cards that reduce my threat, but I need to remember that if I play Gandalf to reduce my threat, he goes away. On to round number 2, I remove a time counter. Raise my threat by 1 because of Nalir. Dwarf, man. And we're on to round number 2. And because I hit Control R earlier, I have to manually raise my threat by 1 and ready all of these characters. Computers. Alright, let's play Daron's Runes right away. Let's 1, 2. I'm going to discard this Resourceful. I think it's a little too late right now. Play a Quick Beam with a damage on him. Play an Arwen. And I'm going to save. So next round I can Sword Thane if I want, and then start playing the songs and the fireside songs. So let's just go for it. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Tharbad Hideout surges into a Streets of Tharbad. So 6 in the staging area versus my 12. 6. So my threat goes down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can safely travel to the Streets of Tharbad. That'll make the Tharbad Hideout go away, but I'm alright with that. So let's travel. Don't have to engage, even with his minus 20 engagement cost. So let's move on. 1 time counter goes away, 1 threat goes up, and we refresh. I forgot, actually, that because my threat would be going down naturally, I could have played the Resourceful, but that's alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sam is now a Hobbit hero. I don't have Combat Mary in this deck to sort of capitalize on any extra attack, but it does mean that with Pippin, enemies now have +4 engagement cost, which will actually, I think, be pretty relevant at the end of this quest. All right, let's go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 again. This was automatically explored. And I get the Seedy Inn, which will pull a spy out of the encounter deck when I travel there. All right, so I have 5. I got 12, so that's 7 progress. 1 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Drops my threat down 6 more. And this is explored. I think I'm going to leave the Seedy Inn. It will... So I'll basically be swapping out the 3 threat for a 2 threat enemy and a 3 progress location, which is... It's sort of negligible, but at the end, when Belloc makes all the orcs really want to engage and gives them extra threat, I think it will count against me more than I want. So I'm just going to leave it for now. We'll see what we get. So, end of the round. Remove a time counter. Raise my threat by 1 from Nalir. And we're ready. Sam gets a resource because he's a hero now too. 1, 2, let me play Fireside Song on Pippin. I'll pay 1 to give Pippin a spirit icon, and I will pay 1 to give him a tactics icon. So now he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 willpower. And somehow I didn't draw the leadership song, so I can't play Bill the Pony, but that's okay. 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That makes sense, right? I played 3 songs. We got 3 more willpower than last round. Oop. All right, and we're back after a errant mouse flick completely destroyed the order of things. Constant Tail. Return all engaged enemies to the staging area, then either remove 1 time counter or each spy gets +2 threat. I am happy to remove a time counter. So that goes away. My threat elimination level is at 40. I'm going to put it down here in this threat tracker, even though that's not what it's for. And I put 1, 2, 3, 4 time counters back on the quest. Still have 15 against 5, so I make 10 progress. And drop my threat down to 5. End of the round. Threat goes back up by 1. One of the time counters comes off, and we refresh. Sam gets one of those. Maybe 1, 2. Mary is singing a song of wisdom. So now he is at 4 willpower. 4, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17. Against Conspicuous Lot, which is going to raise my threat by 3 because Sam isn't an ally anymore. And I will take a time counter because I think we're going to finish this stage right now. All right, so I send 17. There's still 5 in the staging area. That's 12. Drop my threat all the way down to 0. And yes, I know you absolutely do not need to track these, but I kind of appreciate knowing that I've made 36 progress on this stage. And now we move on. Escape from Tharbad, we add Belloc and the Crossing at Tharbad. And we discard until what do we do? We shuffle and we discard until we get an orc. So let's go 1 orc. I kid you not, every time I have played this quest on Octagon, the first card that gets discarded from the encounter deck as soon as you move on is an orc. Alright, so there's an orc skirmisher. He is currently going to engage at 7, which I don't think we'll get to. And now we move on to Escape from Tharbad. So good news is we'll probably finish this before we have to deal with this time effect, but we'll find out. All right, so he is 1 threat, 3, 4. All right. I don't want to travel. It's just going to slow me down. End of the round. One of those, 1 whole threat, and we refresh. Sam gets a resource. Might as well play Treebeard. I don't think he's going to matter, but it might help a little. 9, 11, 13, 15, 17. Against currently 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 13. Actually, this might be rougher than I thought. All right, Conspicuous Lot is now going to bump my threat up by 4. And Surge. Another one of these guys. That is not 4 of those. So 6, 9, 10, 12, 16 versus my 17. I will make 1 progress. I don't have to engage anything yet. If I do, I draw a card and raise my threat. These guys don't engage until 14. This is the only one that's really in any danger. All right. I will take this Orc Skirmisher. Draws me a card. That ought to be enough to get me out of this, no problems. a shadow effect. Sorry, I have to do his forced effect first. 3 damage or a time counter. This is... Or Belloc makes an immediate attack. Let's put 3 damage on Treebeard to stall that out a little bit more. I'm going to take this undefended. I don't think Nilir will survive. Alright, so 4 damage becomes 4 threat. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have no relevant attacks back. So, on to the next round. Sam gets a resource. Treebeard gets a resource. I will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Playing Gandalf to delete a spy from Mordor. So that's basically a 7 willpower swing there. Gandalf removes 3 from the staging area and he adds 4 himself. I mean, I could buy another willpower, but it's probably not worth it. So let's quest. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Gandalf makes 21. I'm going to put this progress token on Treebeard to mark that he has the Arwen defense boost. Because I don't think anybody else is going to be a better choice. All right, sorry, 11, 13, 15, 17, 21. It's a spy from Mordor. 6, 10, 11, 12. 12 against 21 is 9 progress. Brings me to 10. That is 2 shy. Definitely achievable. I'm not going to travel. I did forget to take a time counter off last round. I get a shadow effect. I am going to... So I'm not engaging, non-traveling. I have Treebeard defend this. This attack is undefended, which it is not. Whew. All right, so no damage. Everyone has survived so far. Gandalf disappears. And we refresh. Sam gets a resource. Treebeard gets a resource. Yep, I would have raised my threat by 1 for Nilir, 3 for the time counter. So now we're back to 3. So bad news means that if I don't win this round, these spies from Mordor are engaging. And I won't lie, we're in a bit of a rough spot. So I'm going to play Heed the Dream to look for something that will help. Of all of these, I'll take Daron's Runes. There's gotta be something better in here. Let's play Daron's Runes. 1, 2... Okay, let's discard Bill because that doesn't help me at all. I will play Deep Knowledge, draw 2 more, raise my threat by 2. That actually helps quite a bit. I will pay 1 resource, put Song of Kings on Mary, who now has an extra willpower. Might as well play this 1 from Sam. Put a Song of Wisdom on Pippin, who's now at 6 willpower. I can play Bill the Pony for free. And I don't think there's anything I can get that costs 0 resources that will help. So, we are singing, and we are running, and we are desperate to get away from these orcs. 11, 13, 15, 17, 19. I will send Treebeard to 21, 22. And there are 12 in the staging area arrayed against me. Okie dokie. Orc Hunting Party is going to give us a bunch of shadow cards, but I'm just not going to bother to do that because we make more than enough progress. So, like I said, there's 12 against me. I sent 22, so that's 10 more. 20 is more than the 12 that we need, so that is the end of that. We have made the crossing with this completely useless dwarf in tow. I don't think I actually used him for anything this game. And there you have it. That is Hobbit nonsense versus a quest that is kind of supportive of Hobbit nonsense, honestly. My previous game went absolutely atrociously, so I am quite happy that I won here. I'm not really going to recommend that you download or sleeve up this deck to try it for yourself, but, you know, I got most of what I was hoping for. I got the original Fellowship, Hobbit Heroes, we got Bill the Pony to back them up, some random other allies that are useful because there just aren't that many quality hobbits. I didn't get Rosie, and unfortunately Love of Tales came too late, but sometimes that's all you can do. Yeah. I'll post a link in the description of this video to the deck on RingsDB. You can look at all the card choices and see the things I didn't draw. All right, thanks for watching.